We humans are blessed beings who naturally are inclined towards peace and harmony. But we keep reacting and getting disturbed. In this way, we actually play victims in different negative emotions or situations. But in reality, we are strong. When I say being calm, what are the words that come to your mind? Peaceful, quiet, tranquil, not disturbed? That's right. Calmness can be understood through those words. Now just think, when we lose our calmness, how are we like? Excited? Disturbed? Restless? Probably something like that. So when we lose our calm, we may start to lose our logic too. Our clarity in thoughts may go down. We may have cloudy thinking, taking hasty decisions, and landing up in conflicts due to our anxiety. Also, when we lose our calm, we give out certain emotional reactions. Example, getting startled, fearful, angry. Few people also fall for all or none thinking. That is, people either love me a lot or I'm just hated by everyone. So it's one way or the other. There are no gray areas. Unlike in real life. Few people tend to get frustrated, at times violent. Few others suffer from panic attacks or even strokes in extreme cases. I have seen so many of my clients suffering in the spectrum of negative emotions. It can get really overwhelming. Not just my clients, but I have a first hand experience with few situations as well. So it's important to watch out for those reactions and hit the brakes before your car skids and topples over. When we feel angry or irritable or any negative emotion, we get emotionally stressed. As a result, we move to our inbuilt fight or flight response. Our body releases cortisol. We have increased heart rate, and all this results into cloudy thinking. When feeling disturbed forms a pattern and occurs regularly, it can make you feel fatigued, irritable, and can hinder with your sleep patterns, bowel movements, indicative of digestive troubles. Out of all, it can weaken your immunity system, making you more prone to diseases. Imagine. To understand why we tend to lose our calm sometimes, let's attempt to understand the concept of ego. That's right. So, what is ego? In psychology, ego means the concept or the idea of I. We all keep saying, I like this, I don't like that, my clothes, these are my favorites, my parents, my opinions, I, me, mine, so many times. And that's how we roll. It's annoying to hear sometimes someone say it, but it feels good when you say it, right? This is nothing but our ego's work. Ego is that force which preserves the sense of self. There are more in depth perspectives to it, like in philosophy or psychoanalytic schools of thought. When we see all of these, overall it protects the self from the so called threats. So we always keep ourselves at the epicenter. But in situations where another person is not agreeing to your views, giving you a deaf ear, you lose your peace. And rather, you would want to give him or her some of your peace of mind, right? And then it is also followed with statements like, oh, he made me so angry. She really presses on my nerves, and so on. Now, just introspect. Until this situation, it was all about you, your thoughts, yourself. But the moment some conflict happened, you conveniently blamed it on another person. Now, why are you playing the victim? Rather, you got disturbed because you couldn't accept others' views. You were rigid or stubborn. We tend to lose our calm in these four situations. First, when we are faced with negative emotions. Second, when our abilities or views are put down by someone. Third, there are particular external factors we do not have control over. And fourth, when something happens to people or objects we are attached to. Now, I want you to think of situations where you have lost your calm and try placing it in one or more situations mentioned just now. Please feel free to write them in the comments below. Moving on to the solutions. First one we have is be positive. You are not defined by few disapproved views or conflicts. You are your own person, and we cannot please everyone in this world, right? Number two, build empathy. Everybody is doing the self preservation bit, but we are not always right. We need to empathize with others and openly listen to their side of the story. Number three, the detached attachment. This one sounds like a wordplay, but really difficult to put in practice. There are times we say, how dare my best friend talk to me like that? Here we feel so attached to the person that we forget to give them space to express freely at times. Try not holding on to the person so tightly that it may sabotage your relation. Fourth solution is acceptance. Yes, there are things which are beyond your control. Accepting situations and people as they are will make you more stronger and broaden your horizons. I want to share certain handy techniques, sort of first aid to reduce your anxiety or discomposure. First one, thought stopping technique. When you notice your reactions are taking the negative road, clearly and distinctly say to yourself, stop. Hold your hand firmly while you do that. Stop. Stop thinking like that. This is not you. You're a good person. Number two, counting numbers backwards. This keeps your mind occupied and gives us time to maybe relax and analyze oneself before going ahead. Sort of buying time for yourself. Third, focus on your breathing. When we get hassled, we start breathing rapidly. So, in this technique, we'll just do the reverse. Focus on your breath and consciously take long and deep breaths. Fourth, writing about it. It really helps when you get it out of your system by writing it and then maybe crushing the paper or get some more ideas, try to analyze whatever you've written, see what went wrong where. Fifth is venting bottled emotions. After certain times, we may be bottled up with unwanted thoughts or emotions. So, regular venting them is essential for mental hygiene. Talk it out with a friend or write about it. Just get it out of your system in a constructive way. Sixth, focusing on the positives. Everyone has positives and negatives. When you start feeling negative about anything, just put the spotlight on positives. The 180-degree shift can be tough, but it's not impossible to get there. So, with all these tips, what I want to highlight is you are the driver of your own vehicle. If by chance you give your steering wheel in someone else's hands, be prepared for the roller coaster ride. Also, understand the mechanisms of interactions and check for your thought hygiene regularly. As soon as you feel disturbed or not yourself, take a time out and calm yourself. If there is a visible problem area, work proactively towards seeking solutions. Again, feeling disturbed won't lead you to appropriate solutions. Being calm will. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have liked this, share it in the comment section and please subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Bye.